Hey everyone, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you all. Happy hour hangout. I'm Jess. This is Chicks Can Game Happy Hour Hangout. And hope you all are here to learn and play Coralia. It is a fun little dice placement, kind of worker placement game. And yeah, to say hello to all of you that are in the chat. Hi to Gus or Not. Hi to Sarah State of Mind. Hi to Game Freak Geek Girl. Yeah, just hello to all of you. And hope you're enjoying your Wednesday, this midweek hump day kind of thing going on. Yeah, for those of you that have not checked out my channel, what I like to do is usually on Wednesdays, I do a play along and a playthrough with the chat of some sort of board game. Maybe it's a roll and write, maybe it's a dice game. I've also done a couple co-op games too. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yes, I did. I did my hair, channeling my inner Coraline, if you will, with her vibrant blue hair. So yeah, thank you so much for that. So yeah, on Wednesdays, that's what I usually do. And then Fridays, I was doing some like digital stuff, but I was having a little bit of issues with my computer trying to like keep up with everything on the stream and the digital stuff. I wasn't really super tech savvy on it all. Oh, hello again to for chits and giggles. Good to see you on here. Hello, Hornist. Yes, always appreciate the lurks while you work or wherever you're doing. Hello to all of you. But yeah, so on Fridays I was doing some digital stuff, and it kind of was a little bit fiddly. My stream wasn't doing super hot on keeping up and trying to stream all that wonderful content. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go back to my roots, back to what originally CCG was all about for us, which was hosting and teaching board games. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that on the streams from now on. So Wednesdays are going to be more of the learn and play along with the chat and interact with me as we go along and playing a game. And then on Fridays, I'm going to kind of mix it up, doing some games, maybe some art, having some guests on to just chat and yeah, just kind of make it more of a chill kind of fun stream. I will probably be playing some games on there too. But yeah, I kind of want to make Fridays more of like a variety kind of thing. So still same time, still same channel for all of those, 3 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. GMT. But yeah, so that's going to be us moving forward. And thank you to all of my lovely patrons and lovely subscribers here on this channel. I wouldn't be able to do what I do without you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, how are you all enjoying your week so far? Oh, Sarah, thank you. Sounds great. Oh, and also to be aware, we are still going to do our crisscross tournaments. So Wednesdays, we will still have our crisscross tournaments. And for those of you that didn't know about crisscross, it is a fun little roll and write kind of game from Reiner Knizia. I usually play that at the end of my Wednesday streams. Those are still going to happen. I'm going to do a monthly tournament for everybody that's going to be watching. So every Wednesday at the end of my streams, like the last 25 minutes, I'm going to be doing that. And whoever has the highest score at the end of the month is going to get a little goodie bag from me and the CCG fam. So, hey, Lori, Lowry, good to see you on here. Happy Wednesday to you. So yes, so if you were following along in my streams earlier, Crisscross is still happening. So we will be doing that towards the end of the stream today as well. Yeah. Yes, Sarah is in the chat. She says, Crisscross is a lot of fun. Join if you can. Yes. And it's one of those games where you don't have to actually have the physical game itself. If you got some pen and paper and can draw a little grid, or if you have a whiteboard with some dry erase markers or even some graph paper, for all of you math peoples out there, yeah, it's just that's all you need. I've got all the other tools and stuff. So that was kind of one of my impetuses to keep that going on Wednesdays, was that I wanted to interact with you all in the chat while we were playing these games and stuff. So, okie doke. Let's see. Shall we get down to this game here? Or if anyone has any questions or feedback and things like that. McGowan says, though crisscross makes me want to jump. Hopefully I am the first to make that joke. Actually, you are, surprising enough. I totally get it. For those that aren't in the States, Crisscross was a name of a hip hop group back in the day, and they had a song called Jump. So yes, that is a good joke. I appreciate that very much. And hello to you, McGowan. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, please feel free to throw the jokes, throw the emotes. I appreciate all of it. I'm still trying to figure out Streamlabs. For some reason, I can't find the settings where it just like allows unlimited emotes. For those fellow streamers that are in the chat right now, if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I kind of want to turn off that feature so it's not getting all problematic for people throwing in a bunch of emotes in my chat. Because I'd much rather have a lot of emotes in my chat than a lot of negative words, you know? So, yeah, if anyone has any ideas of how that is working, then please let me know in the chat how I can adjust those settings. I'm still learning, friends. I'm still trying to navigate these streaming waters, but I am so appreciative. Like I said, I feel like I've said it so many times, but I want to reiterate, I'm so thankful for all of you. Keep it coming back to me. So let us get down to this lovely table, because it's such a pretty game. If you are not familiar with Coralia, it is a great dice placement game that you can interact with in terms of teaching newer folks, introducing them to the gaming hobby. It will take a few games and playthroughs, I think, for people to kind of understand the strategies per se. But other than that, I think it's pretty straightforward. So here we go, friends. This is Coralia. In this game, what you are trying to do is you are trying to get points based upon various things throughout the game. The way they work is you are going to be rolling 4 dice, and you will have these 4 dice here. You'll be rolling 4 dice, and there are 6 different colors, 6 of each dice in the reef. So we've got yellow, blue, red, purple, green, and orange. You will be rolling 4 dice on a turn, taking one of the die faces and placing them somewhere on the reef of that corresponding color and face of the die. Once you do that, you will take the corresponding action of that die. So, what's going to happen is, let me explain all the different spots on the different reefs, and then I'll explain the variants that we have for a 2-player game, because actually some of these spots are going to be blocked as you start the game, so that there's limited amount of actions that you can take. It's going to be kind of a shorter game for a 2-player strategy. I'm going to be playing it for 2 players today, so you can see kind of both sides. Feel free, if you want to ask questions and things in the chat. I am more than happy to answer them as I'm going through it. But let me explain just some of the actions and what happens on these dice. So there are 6 different symbols on the dice, and each color die has the same 6 symbols on them. First, we have these turtle faces. The turtle faces allow you to grab one of these turtle tokens, and the turtle token gives you a bonus. In this case, this turtle will give you a treasure chest. Treasure chests are really nice in that they give you bonuses for either point scoring, or if you're doing a set collection with like the fish token, fish cards, it will give you bonuses in that. Also, when you gather a turtle token, what's going to happen is you flip it over, and then on the reverse side of the turtle token, you will see there is a little square on his face, on his body. And what that does is it allows you to reserve a die for a future roll. Why does that matter? Well, as each turn progresses, players are going to choose one of the die faces from the rover that they roll and then place it somewhere on the game board, take the corresponding action, and then the play would move on to the next player. The remaining 3 dice will stay in the rover, and then the next player will grab a color of their choice to add to the rover, and then all 4 dice will be rolled for the future. With the turtle token, if you have one in your hand, you can flip it over to its opposite side, and on the opposite side is that little dice reserve space. That dice reserve space allows you to reserve 1 die for that future turn, but only for that turn. You can't save it for the rest of the game. It's only a one-time use for you to use on that next turn that you take. You don't have to use the turtle right away. You can wait to reserve a die until a future turn, but once you decide to activate it and save a die onto the turtle space, you will reserve it just for that current roll. Roll the remaining dice here. It's this, you would take the face as is, and that's how you reserve it onto the turtle. You can't re-roll it or anything like that. You must take it as is, whatever face, take a new die from the dice pool, so you will always have a total of 4 dice to choose from. Roll the remaining dice, and then you have the options out of those 4. That includes the one you reserve. Out of those 4 to place somewhere onto the reef. Once you have placed, whether or not you've decided to take that turtle die or not, that turtle die, if you do use it, it will be placed onto the reef somewhere, and then you still have the turtle to use for a future round to reserve a new die sometime later down the line. If you decide to not take the die that you reserved on the turtle, you chose something else from the rover instead, you would put the die that you reserved from the turtle back onto the rover and hand it to the next player. So that reservation of the die only happens for that current turn that you're rolling on. You can gather as many turtles as you want to and save as many, but the maximum number of dice that will be rolled is 4. So probably the 4 dice would be the maximum that you could reserve dice in that sense. So that is what the turtle spaces do. And you'll see their numbers also on the reefs. Each reef has a set of different numbers. I will explain what those are in just a second. So that is what the turtle face does. Next is your diver space. If you roll a diver symbol and you place it here, you will place your little diver token onto that diver space. The diver will give you points based upon how many dice are on that particular reef, and the point total next to it equals the number of points you will receive at the end of the game. So wherever your diver is, whatever reef they are placed on, at the end of the game, you will see how many dice are placed in that particular reef, add up those numbers that are next to each of those dice, and that is your total for your diver score. Now, the diver also has another function in that there are these treasure chests. Each reef has its own treasure chest. When you place your diver, you will only get points at the end of the game based upon however many dice are in that reef. But during the game, you have the option of moving your diver to another reef location if there is an open diver space. So in this example, let's say I have my diver here on the purple reef, okay? And the next roll, or maybe in a future turn, I roll a blue diver space. I can place the blue diver over here onto the blue diver space, and move my diver from the purple reef onto the blue reef. When I do that, I will take the corresponding treasure chest of the reef that I just left, and I would reveal it immediately. So in this case, I would reveal it, and it shows me that I gain a fish card from the deck. So that sense, when that movement happens, this diver die will then go down here and then will not be scored. We'll block this treasure space. There won't be any more treasure chests on there. And in the future, only the points here get counted on the reef for the diver. The diver die itself does not get counted for any points. So you can move your diver onto a reef space that already has a treasure claimed, but you will just not get that treasure anymore for that game. If it's already been claimed, then it's already been claimed for that reef. So that is what the diver space does. Next, we have the starfish space. The starfish space corresponds to these decks here. So we have the starfish deck. In the starfish deck, what's going to happen is you are going to have one card. You're going to draw 3 cards from the deck and then pick one that you want and place them back. Starfish cards give you bonuses for the end of the game that either correspond to some fish or some pearls or maybe a treasure chest or something. They get scored at the end of the game. So once you place a purple starfish space here, you take the top 3, look at it, and then put the 2 back and keep one in your hand face down. All of the cards that you gather into your hand throughout the game get placed face down. It is hidden information. Although in this playthrough, I will be going through and pretty much revealing all the cards so you can understand the mechanics of it. But in the normal gameplay, you would have all your cards face down and then get revealed at the end of the game. Okay, next we have the starfish or the fish cards, not starfish, excuse me. This is a starfish deck. This is the fish deck. The fish deck allows you to draw 2 cards from the top of the deck, keep one and put one back. Fish cards give you points for sets of fish that you collect throughout the game. There are 5 different fish in the deck, and so you will gain points based upon how many of unique ones that you have in your hand at the end of the game. 1 unique fish gives you 3 points, 2 unique fish give you 7, 3 unique give you 12, 4 unique give you 18, and 5 unique give you 25 points. There are also these stingrays that I have off the board here. Those can also count towards a set collection for the fish, and you can have multiple sets working together to gain you multiple points. So you can have more than one set that you're building at the same time. Finally, we have the pearls here. In this pearl deck, what's going to happen is you take the top 2 cards and you keep them. Pearl scoring is just basic victory points. The person at the end of the game with the highest sum total of pearl cards gets to keep the top 4 cards in their hand and adds them together, and that will be their pearl score. The second highest sum, the player with the second highest sum, will gain 2 of their cards to keep, 2 of their highest cards to keep, and that is their final score. And then everyone else after that would only get to keep 1. This seems like a pretty harsh rule. As I've played this before, a lot of folks get kind of focused on the sense of collecting a lot of pearl cards because they hear, highest sum total gets to keep points. But it only counts for your top 4 cards. So if you have 8 or 9 cards, you get to lose out on a lot of those points. I think what I'm going to do for my gameplays moving forward, although I'm going to teach it as is in the rules today, but moving forward as I do it, I might make a house rule in that folks can gather their sum of their cards and then just divide it in half, round it up, and that would be their point total. So everybody kind of gets a little bit from those pearl scores. But for this game, just for the teach, so you understand the mechanics, I am going to teach it as is, where it's only the top 4 cards for the highest sum value get counted at the end of the game. All right, now you've got these octopus spaces. Octopus are different in that when you play an octopus, multiple things are going to happen. First, you are going to place one of your octopus tokens here onto that space. I'll just use this for the example. And you will immediately score points based upon how many dice in that reef are currently on the board, including the octopus space that you just got. So you would immediately score those points. So in this case, I would only score 1 because there's only 1 die, but if there were multiples, I would score more points in that sense. For the remainder of the game, for every person that places an octopus on an empty reef, that person that already has an octopus on the board will receive 1 point. So in every future turn, including their own, because each player will have 2 octopus to play, for every player that places their octopus, they will receive 1 point. If, however, there are places where someone cannot place a die, let's say that the die faces that come out do not correspond to any space that can be played, what will happen is a player will take one of the die from the rover and place it up top here onto the island. Gus says, those octopus, octopi are awesome. Yes, they are. I enjoy them a lot. So for those that are here, if you can't place a die on a reef space, you can take one of the dice here on the rover and place it up here on the island. What that does is twofold. You can take an island card here, which is a collection of starfish, fish cards, and pearl cards that just got shuffled to make an island deck. And then for every person that has an octopus, for the person that has the octopus of that color die of the reef, they would receive 2 points per die that is up there on the reef of that color. So if I were to discard this purple die, and let's say I couldn't do anything with that on the reef, because my octopus is on the purple reef, I would get 2 points for that octopus space. Octomopods. Yes, octomopods. I'll probably call them octopi just because I like saying octopi, even though I know it's not grammatically correct. Yeah. So then when you do that, once it gets placed onto the island, you will immediately gain 2 points because it's that color where you are. Then the active player that owns the octopus will get the top card from the island. If another player does, so let's say this is not my reef, let's say it was the red player had their octopus here instead, and on my turn I placed it there. As the active player, I would gain a card. But then if it's also based upon another player owning the octopus, I would instead draw 2 cards from the deck and then take one from it as in. Okay, let me explain that one more time, because that was a bit of a tongue tire. All I know is I want pie. Yes. Okay, so for example, for the octopus, if another player that is not if the active player places a die on here, whatever color die that is, you will look at the reef of that corresponding color. If it is a reef occupied by your own color octopus, you would gain 2 points for having that color correspond to the color of the reef that was just placed. If this octopus reef was gained by another player, that player would receive 2 points for that octopus. And then as the active player would draw island cards and choose one. All right, but we'll kind of get there if that happens to be the case. Usually it doesn't really happen to be the case, but if it does, it does. So then also we've got all of those spaces here. The game will end when there are only 4 dice remaining in the cup. Like I said, there are a total of 36 total dice in the game. What's going to happen is I'm going to be rolling 2 dice of each color and placing them somewhere on the board to kind of stack up the board. So we will take turns based upon the remaining dice that are here, and then continue on gameplay until there are only 4 in the rover. There's no more in the cup. There's only 4 in the rover remaining. And that's how the game will conclude. You will have dice placement where sometimes you can't place in a particular reef. That's where you will come up and place here onto the island. When you discard a die in that way, you will take the top island card and place it into your hand. And then if there are any octopus out, then you will do that in that way. Let me explain some of the other symbols. There's a symbol here, like on this turtle card, a turtle token where it is a wild dice. That corresponds to these 2 wild dice here up on the island. You immediately roll them, and whatever face it is, you will automatically place it into a reef of your choice with that face. And again, once you take that immediate action, you flip it over, and now you have a reservation for a die in the future. I believe that is all. Once you take a treasure card, a treasure token, you immediately reveal it and go through it like in that sense there. Treasures only get revealed once a diver moves from a reef to another reef based upon their placement. So order of operations is you will have the 4 dice. 4 dice of your choice start off at the beginning of the game, and then 3 of them will remain, and so the next player will grab 1 from there to add to the die pool. So there is always 4 to roll at a time, and then the placement will go from there. But first, I am going to stack the board here, and I'm going to roll. All right, so what do we got here on ours? So this is just for stacking the board here. We're not going to be playing it. How about 2 pies baked together in the shape of an 8 for an octon pie? Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, so I'm going to place the orange here on the octopus space, the orange turtle over here on the turtle space, and then the purple pearl here, and the purple starfish here. So now what that means, friends, is these spaces are blocked, which means that this turtle, unfortunately, goes out of the game because no one can claim it. So that's bummer summer on that. So now we're gonna let's do some blue and some yellow here. If you have multiple players, what's going to happen for multiple players, because I believe this plays up to 4 people. If you have less than 4, then you will do this, stacking up the board beforehand. I think for a 3-player game, you will take 1 of each color instead of 2 of each color. So, okay, so in the yellow reef, we've got a diver space. So in the diver space, what's going to happen is this treasure chest is blocked. And then the pearl There are starfish cards that allow you to grab treasure chests at the end of the game, but during the game, since this space is blocked, it is similarly to this space here as if it was taken by a diver throughout the game. So this treasure chest can still be available with a particular starfish card that gets drawn. All right, now we've got the same thing with blue. Geez. So you can still place a diver. You can still place a diver on these reefs, but you just won't get the advantage of the treasure chest. You can still place your diver for the sake of putting that you can still be taking it for diver scoring at the end of the game. So as you can see here, each pearl space is 5 points. So you can still kind of build up this reef if you wanted to and place your diver down there. Oh, and I did not explain, friends. Each player comes with 2 octopi and a diver. Okay. So each players get their 2 octopi to place and then their diver, which they can move around. I'm going to use yellow for myself and red for the chat because it feels like that those colors seem to show up much better. All right, what do we got next? Green and red. Okay, so we are almost ready. We are almost ready. Okay, so look what we got here. So we've got some octopi and some fish. All right, so for this case, we've got another octopus space, which is blocked. And now this space, if it's the same symbol, I believe it goes on to the island. And the other one on the island, yes. So this one will go up here. This other red one will go up here on the island. So then you can see for the future for octopus scoring, although it won't happen here on that reef, which is a bummer because, wow, I think I just blocked a whole bunch of octopi. Yes, I did. So there is not much movement going to happen here, friends. So we've got the octopus space blocked on, oh my goodness gracious, we've got Gen Con TV. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for the raid. So wonderful to see you all here. My name is Jess. If you haven't been following along with me, I stream board games and going to be doing some Coralia today. So you are just in time to watch and learn and play along with me. So thank you so much. Hello to all of you. Hello to Almost Heaven. Hello, Aquasulis. Hello, Realty. So wonderful. What were y'all doing over on Gen Con TV? Were you playing some games? Were you chatting with lovely folks? Was it Paula and Matthew time over there? Let me know how you all are doing. Hello, Kumi. Hello, all of you. All awesome. Thank you so much for the follow, Almost Heaven. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is a cute little dice worker placement game, and I'm just getting through playing, explaining the rules, and now I'm going to be playing it. So yeah, we've got a few spaces blocked and everything here, so we've got the odds are not in our favor. So this game might go really quick. Paula and Matthew were playing Unmatched. Ooh, nice. Wonder what version they're playing. There are so many different versions of that game. Yeah, pretty cool. For those that aren't familiar with my channel, I usually stream tabletop board games on Wednesdays and some digital stuff on Fridays, but I've decided to stick it to the analog. That's in my wheelhouse and what I enjoy doing the most. So Fridays are going to be a little bit of variety of doing board games and chatting and a bunch of just random fun stuff. Maybe do some arts and crafts. I was thinking about getting some print and play roll and writes and coloring them on the stream and then we all can play it together. But today I'm going to be focusing on tabletop stuff and be teaching you this wonderful little game called Coralia. And then we're going to be doing some crisscross at the end of the stream. So stick around and hope you have fun. But feel free to pop questions in the chat if you have any questions about this game, what is happening, what is going on. I hope I can answer them in a timely fashion, if you will. But yes, I love all the emojis. Thank you for that. Please keep them coming. Okay, friends, so I am going to be first player so you can see what's going on. I have the option of choosing 4 dice. They must be of different colors at the start of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the board and see where are some good spots to take. Currently, red looks like a good one because there are a lot more spaces open here on red. So I'm going to take a red one first. I do have to roll all 4 of them. So I'm just placing them on the view screen so you can see them, placing them onto the rover so you can see them. I do want to, blue and purple are nice too because that is a possibility for my octopus to go somewhere. So I'm going to do that there. And then for my last die, there is some turtle spaces. There are some turtle spaces. Green is nice because my diver could possibly go there. So, hello, Crystal. Oh, how are you, my friend? Thank you for the sub, for your second month of subbing. How are you? What has been happening in the world of Crystal Dax? Okie doke. So I think those are going to be my 4 here. Yes. Okay. So I get to roll all of these. Okay. And let me just say, friends, this rover deal is so stinking cute. You put it together and it's your own little dice cup. Like, how cool is that? And then you have your own little dice cup, and then you flip it over, and then you have your dice placed there right on top. It's so cool. Right? Almost heaven. That it is adorable. So yeah, okay. So here we go, friends. I have got a red pearl, a blue starfish, a purple diver, and a green turtle. Help all. What is the name of the game? 2-player tile laying color versus sea animals. Oh, geez, Panda. I've got to think about that. 2-player tile color versus sea animals. I don't know. All right, let's see. What do I want to place? If I did the blue starfish, I can place it here, get a starfish card, which will help me with bonuses towards the end. If I got the pearl card, I can just take 2, and those are just victory points at the end of the game. If I did the purple diver, I could be on my way of getting a treasure because I can move my diver to a different location. So that one seems pretty valuable. And then finally, I've got green turtle, which will give me another turtle, which, as I don't know if y'all can see kind of up here, there are 2 extra turtle spaces. Yeah, you move a tile. Oh, Aqualin. Maybe that's it. I have not played that, so that could be it. Oh, it is. Good job, the Love Meeples. Good job. See, I like the hive mind mentality. Awesome sauce. Does this remind you of this game, Panda? Is that what you were asking? Anyway, okay. So I think, so if I did this, I could take one of these and then I would have extra reservations. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Oh, Panda's just multitasking. That's fine. That's fine, Panda. Okay, so actually, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to take this diver because I want to have the opportunity of moving them so I can get a treasure chest in the future. Okay, so there we go. Now for y'all in the chat, I'm going to be playing just 2 players, so you all can just like lurk and ask questions. I'm not going to put any pressure on you to pick a die unless you want to pick a die. But I don't want to have you all have the pressure, and if you don't want to, that is totally fine. So, and then you can, from now on, you can pick a die that is one of the other die faces here, the same color. You don't have to have it be a unique color, because as we're playing through the game, what's going to happen is some of the colors are going to get used and, you know, be placed upon the reef, so less of them are going to become available. So now color just does not matter unless it's just for strategy. Okay, so currently, everyone, you all have your diver and your 2 octopi available. Currently, octopi spaces are open only on blue. Oh, blue here. Blue, purple, and yellow. So you could have a possibility of placing your octopi. Remember, with those, you get more points based upon the number of die that are currently on that location. And then for future, for however other players put their octopus out in the future turns, you will get 1 point in the future. So getting octopus out right now seems to be a better strategy. That's what I would go for. So I would say either a blue, a purple, or a yellow die to add to your die pool. Currently you have a blue in play, so maybe a purple or a yellow, which would lead you to have the availability of any one of these other spaces here. So I'm thinking probably let's go with yellow for you all. So we'll take all 4 of these, put them into the dice cup. And let's see what we got here. All right, we have got a blue diver, a red turtle, a green octopus, and a yellow fish. Okay, so you've got the diver space, although you won't be able to grab the treasure chest for that diver if you move him and move them onto a different reef. But again, you can still get those victory points at the end of the game for however many blue die you have on that reef, so it's not terrible. You could move them, you know, onto a future space if you choose to. The red turtle space will give you here, and you will roll the bonus white die from the island here. Place that immediately. I believe you place it immediately into your into a reef of your choice. Roll it immediately, placing it on any unoccupied reef according to that symbol, and then carry out that immediate action. So you can do that for that turtle space. There's also the green. Oh, the green octopus space is taken already, so you cannot place that one. Or you can choose to place it up onto the island and take a card instead. And then for the yellow fish space, it's just yellow here. You will take 2 of the cards from the fish deck, choose which one you want, and discard the other one towards the bottom. I think for the best case scenario for you all is to take this red one right now, because it gives you 2 things. First, it gives you the chance to roll one of the white island dice, and you can place that one immediately and take out that action. 2, it allows you to have now a turtle reserve, which again, like I said before, you can reserve a die on a future turn to help you with placement in a future role going forward. So that's what I think I'm going to do for y'all. Take this red one here. So you will have the turtle with the clear dye. We're going to roll one of these clear dye. See what happens. See what you get. You got a starfish. So the starfish can be placed anywhere that has an unoccupied starfish space. So right now it looks like you can place it on any reef except for purple. I am going to, I think best odds will probably be placing it on one of the unoccupied spaces for the octopus. So let's place it over here on yellow, because in the future, if somebody grabs there, then you can take that into consideration for your octopus points. So there you go. All right, so that is that. That is for the chat's turn. Now, what am I gonna do here? What am I going to do? Okay, and again, folks, if you have questions, please feel free to pop them in the chat. I will try to be as attentive as possible. Otherwise, I am just gonna play this game. Okay, I would like to put my octopus somewhere. There's already a yellow there. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna do purple because there's already a blue, there's already a yellow in play, and on the rover, I should say. Not necessarily in play, but on the rover. Okay. So here we go, friends. What do we got? We've got a green pearl, a purple diver, a yellow pearl, and a blue fish. Okay, so I can't place the purple diver because it's already taken. The pearl space is open on green, which is fine, I guess. The yellow space is already taken, and the blue fish space. Jeepers creepers. That's not super great. But I can place here in hopes of moving here with a green diver maybe in the future. And again, I would start building up my pearl points. Yeah. And remember, folks, too, you can take one of these die if you choose not to place it into the reef and place it on the island instead and grab a card from the island deck. That is always an option for you as well. So let me do a quick hydrate here. And see, what do I got? Let's see. Yeah, I think I will do that. I think I will take this. I'll take the pearl and I'll take these top two cards, and I'm going to play this open. Usually in the gameplay, cards that you draw from the deck stay face down in your hand until the end of the game. But I'm going to reveal them so you all can see. So I have two pearl cards, one worth 5 points and one worth 4 points. So I'm trying to go for a majority here of cards. For pearls, if I have the majority, I take the top 4 cards in my hand and add the sum total together, and that would be my points scoring. And then second place scores their top 2. Third and fourth place would only score 1. And before, I've mentioned I kind of want to house rule that moving forward, but right now, because I want to play it according to the rules so you all can understand it, I'm going to stick to what the rule book says. Okie doke. Next is the chat's turn. So I think y'all, there's still a blue space. There's still a blue octopi space. There's still purple and there's still yellow. Okay. Let's go for some blue. There's some more options on blue. Let's go for blue for y'all. Oh, my bad. Hold on. So we had a yellow pearl, a It was a purple diver and a blue fish space, I believe. Oh, darn. So the reason I was saying hold on was y'all could have taken one of those to save. Darn. My apologies. You could have taken one to save there. But let's just roll them up for now. Okay, I will try to remember. I will try to remember for the future. Okie doke. So now we've got purple diver, yellow octopi, blue starfish, and a blue pearl. Okay, so blue pearl is already taken. Blue starfish is open. Yellow octopi. Oh, I think I know where y'all are going. Yep. Okay. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that for diver scoring, I believe for when you place your octopus, you immediately get 1 victory point. Okay, let's see. Yep, including the one that is on the treasure chest. Cool, okay. So I think y'all are gonna take this one here for your octopi and place the octopus there. And since there are 4 dice in play on the yellow reef, you will immediately get 4 points. So I'll move your little boat here onto the 4. Okie doke, very nice. So that is the chat's turn. Now it's back to me. Okay, I do want green because I think I want to move over here and possibly get, well, I can't do the octopus because that's already there, but then blue is there and I have 2 blue out. Yeah, I think I'm going to do green this time and see if I can see what would happen if I can get a diver over there. Okay, and I don't have any turtles to save, so I'm gonna see about that. Okie doke, friends. I have got a blue pearl, a blue octopus, a purple pearl, and a green diver. Oh, snap. Okay. So, oh, the blue octopus is nice. Although it'll only give me 3 points there. And the green diver is nice too. Because if I move my green diver, if I move to the green diver space, I can take this treasure. Oh, that is real nice. And currently there are three dice that are in play for the majority. So I would get 12 points at the end of the game for this one versus only 7 here. Ooh, choices. But having an octopus out is going to be nice too because there's not a lot of spaces left for that. Oh, goodness me. What to do here, what to do. No, I think I'm going to choose the diver. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose the diver. So I'm going to place the green diver over here, move my diver, bloop, and take this treasure chest immediately, which gives me a starfish card. So I will take I think it's just the top one off the deck. I don't think you get the 3, pick one and then put one back. Draw the top starfish card from the pile. Okay. All right. And so, ooh, look at that. I've got 6 more pearl points there. And now this diver space goes down here, showing that this treasure has already been taken. And now it is the chat's turn. So right now, both The pearls, this blue pearl and the purple pearl are already occupied. So you can reserve the blue octopus, which I think would be a good one for y'all to do. So I am going to reserve that blue octopus for you all to use on your turtle. I will move him here so you can see. I've chosen to reserve it for just this roll. Now I choose one more die for you all to add to the rover to go from. Okay, well, you could grab some yellow to add to a possible diver space over there. There's a lot going on over there. Orange doesn't really have much love happening. Blue is kind of out of luck too, and red. Let's try for a yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna roll these 3, but I'm gonna reserve this blue in case I don't want to use any of those. So we'll do this. Oops, we'll do that here. And we have a purple starfish, a blue starfish, and a yellow diver. Okay, so purple starfish is already taken. The blue starfish is open, and remember, starfish cards can give you bonuses at the end of the game for certain things. So you can do 3 cards, choose 3 cards from the deck, pick one and put the other 2 back. That's what the starfish does. Or you can do a yellow diver. Yellow diver is nice too, because you will currently have the majority going on here for the yellow diver, and it would give you the possibility to move around onto that space. But I think y'all want the octopus. All right, Panda, have a good lurk. Thanks for hanging out. I think I'm gonna have y'all do the octopus because it's just a good space for y'all to have. So, okay, I'm gonna choose to do that. Do that here. And there are 3 dice in the blue reef. So you will get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And because you already have an octopus on there, you will get an additional +1 for having another octopus out. So there you go. And that was your turtle save. So now it is back to me. Oh, jeepers creepers. Okay. Well, I need to get my octopi out. Let's see. Let's try. Well, let's see. We've got all of the spaces are and still the purple. Okay, I got to do purple. We just got to see. Okie doke. What do we got here? We got a yellow diver, a blue starfish, a purple diver, and a purple fish. Okay. Well, none of those are octopus. Darn it. Darn. Okay. Oh, snap. Well, if I put my diver here, I can move away from there, but I would lose points because currently I have 12 points here on the green reef, and if I moved away, I would only have 10 there. But I could get this treasure chest. Oh, snap. I don't want to move here because right now it'll reduce me down a lot. The fish card is okay because I don't have any fish in my hand right now at the moment. And the same thing, the starfish card gives me a bonus at the end. So I think, yeah, I mean, I guess going down from 12 to 10 is not that terrible. Because I can hope and get some of these here for the future. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance here, friends. I'm gonna take a chance. So I'm gonna put my yellow diver, move him over here, which grabs this treasure chest that I reveal immediately. And it says this, which is you get 1 point for every die on the island that is left over. Let me double check that in the rules, make sure I get the iconography right. 1 victory point for each die currently on the island. Okay, so currently there are 2 dice on the island, so I get 1 point per. So yay, I have 2 points now. Beautiful. And since I moved here, this treasure space is now taken. And that is my turn. All right. Hello, Herbs Gambit. Good to see you. Aw, and Charity Board Gamer's here too. Yay, Coralia. Hopping on real quick while dinner is in the oven. Awesome. Thank you both for being here. Hope y'all are enjoying your Wednesday. Yeah, this is Coralia. It's a fun little game. Have either of you played it? Curious on your thoughts. I'm kind of going through a 2-player scenario so folks can kind of see what it's all about, but glad y'all are here. Okay, so for chat, y'all can reserve. You can reserve with your turtle space. The purple is not very valuable to you. You could reserve the blue. Blue's not super terrible, so maybe I'll reserve a blue for y'all. Let's do that. And then let's help you all get your diver somewhere, eh? Let's help get your diver somewhere. Let's try for orange, because if he lands there on the orange and leaves, or green, or should I do green? Green is really nice for you. I know I kind of left you all in a nice little spot there. Let's do green. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So we've got a purple fish, a purple starfish, and a green diver. Well, what did I say? A green diver is fairly nice for y'all. Or you can do a blue starfish. I mean, green diver right now will get you sitting at 12 points. The starfish card will give you something bonus-wise. You currently don't have any cards, so that could be a possibility. The purple fish card could get you working your way towards getting some sets. I mean, at least 1 fish card will give you 3 points, I believe, at the end of the game. Yes, so 1 fish card on its own will give you 3. But I mean, I think getting your diver out would be nice too for y'all, but you wouldn't get anything here. Okay. Yeah. Okie doke. Let's get you all to... I would say, yeah, let's actually do this. I know. You won't get a treasure card, but you will have a good, nice sitting pretty at 12 points at the end of the game. All right, so this goes back. This goes here. Now, what am I going to do? I need more yellow to add to my reef, so I'm going to add a yellow here. All right, what do we got? We have a blue octopi, a purple octopi, a yellow octopi, and a purple turtle. Well, oh my goodness. I can actually place an octopi. Wow! Holy smokes. That's actually really good for me. I can finally get one of my octopi out. Yay! Octopeoples. All right. Yep. Okie doke. Oh, bummer. Camera battery died. Camera battery died. We'll just turn you off. Okie doke. So I'm going to place my purple one here. And do that here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on the octopi. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for each octopus that y'all have, you each get a point there. So I'm moving you down there. And all right. So that was my turn. Very nice. Okie doke. Darn these camera batteries. Okay. All right. So we have for you all, we've got the blue and yellow octopi and a purple turtle. So the blue and yellow octopi are already taken. So I'm going to have y'all reserve this purple turtle just for funsies. And then for your diver, let's do another green. Let's see if we can add to your diver space here. All right. So we've got a purple turtle, a blue turtle, green diver, and a yellow pearl. So we've got blue turtle, green diver, and a yellow pearl. Now you also have this purple turtle here. You cannot do the yellow. Yellow pearl is taken. Green diver is taken. And so you have the option of either the purple turtle or the blue turtle. The purple turtle allows you to take one of these treasure chests here for free. The blue turtle allows you to take a fish card. Fish card, you don't have any cards right now, so it's not really helpful at the moment. So I would say let's have you take the purple turtle. So I'm going to have you place the purple turtle here. And then you will get another reserve turtle. And let's see what treasure chest you get. So, oops, as I'm throwing it into your face, you will get a pearl card. So you will take the top face up pearl card. And y'all get 5 points. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. And now you have 2 turtles to reserve stuff in the future. So that is really great. Okie doke. So now it is back to me. I have blue, yellow, and green I can roll. I'm going to go again for the yellow, trying to get my reef points up. All right, so here are my options. I've got a blue octopus, a yellow pearl, yellow fish, and a green pearl. So I cannot place the blue, I cannot place the green, and I cannot place the yellow pearl. So my only option, unless I choose to go onto the island, is to place a fish, which will help me with my points at the end of the game. So I will take 2 cards from this deck, look at them both, and choose. All right, so I've got 2 options here. The puffer fish or the other kind of yellow and blue fish. I kind of like the yellow and blue fish. So I'm going to take that one, put the other one at the bottom. And that is my turn. So these are the current choices that you all have for saving things. They are not going to be helpful to you at all because none of them can be placed. So I think I will hold off on having y'all reserve any of your turtles for the moment and see what you want to do. There are no more green, so we've only got this many dice left, so we're getting kind of close to the end game here, friends. But remember, we're going to be playing some crisscross at the end of this, so stick around. Crisscross tournament will be happening here. So, okie doke. We have... What do I want to do? So I don't have any yellow, purple. Geez, I'm going to be like left with just not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Green is not really valuable. There's a lot of open orange and a lot of open red. So I'm going to do an orange one. Okay, so we've got a green pearl, an orange pearl, a blue starfish, and a yellow regular fish. Okay, so I cannot place the green, I cannot place the yellow, and I have just the blue or the orange open. Well, knowing I've got a lot of pearls happening, I think I'm going to place that orange pearl. Yeah, I think I'm going to place that orange pearl. Or I can do the starfish. Let's see. So I currently have quite a lot of pearl cards. I currently have quite a lot of pearl cards. So I could do a pearl. But I could also do the starfish will help me in the bonuses. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to place this here. So my starfish, I'm going to grab 3. 1, 2, 3. See which one I want. And go from there. Okay, so let me explain what these are too. So a lot of these are end game things. So these starfish are going to be end game stuff. So first we have this card, which is grab a treasure that is still remaining on the board at the end of the game. You just claim it. This one is if either the red treasure or the green treasure are still available, you can claim those. Currently, only the red treasure is left available because the green one has been claimed. And then finally, you can move your score marker to the next available pink jellyfish space. So as you can see around the game board, there are pink jellyfish spaces. You can move your token to the next available space. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, which is just grab a remaining treasure card, because I feel like that is going to be the case more often in this scenario. So I will do that. And that is my turn. So currently, you all have a green pearl, which you cannot place, an orange pearl, which you can place, and a yellow fish, which you cannot. So I think I'm going to have you all reserve the orange on one of your turtles. The other turtle won't be beneficial because neither of these die faces can be played for you all. So what do you need? Green. There are no more green, unfortunately. No more green dice in the die pool. So you are left with the lone die here. Unless you choose to move to a different reef, which is a possibility. You could move to a different reef. Currently, right now, you are standing at 12 points here. If you were to move over here, this would give you 10. This is currently at 10. This one is at 4, 6, 11. That one's at 11 points. So you could grab a purple, try for purple possibly, or blue. Let's do purple. It'll be the last one in here. Purple. We'll see. Okay, so we've got a yellow starfish, a purple starfish, and a green pearl. All right, so the yellow starfish cannot be played, the green pearl cannot be played, and the purple starfish cannot be played. So it is great that I reserved this orange pearl for y'all. So there we go. Or do we want to discard it and put it onto the reef? Ooh, I could do that too. Nah, I'll wait. All right, so y'all can do this here. You will get a pearl card. And lo and behold, it is another 5. Another 5 there. All right, back to me. What do I want? I see I have yellow. I only have one more space for yellow to go. And I can't move my diver because I'm maximizing my points there. But I could do, there are some things here in blue, so I will take a blue. We'll see how it goes. All right, we have got a yellow turtle, a blue starfish, and purple and green octopi. So those are both taken. Ooh, the blue, oh my gosh, I rolled what I needed. That yellow turtle. Thank you, thank you. So now I get a starfish card of my choice, and I have a turtle dice reserve. Not starfish of my choice, I just take the top one. I misspoke. And look, I found Nemo. I found Nemo. All right, so that is my turn. Unfortunately, all of these die faces, again, friends, are already on occupied spaces. So, your diver needs some more greens and blue. Let's try the blue game again. Let's see what y'all can get. Okie doke. So we've got 2 blue fish, a purple diver, and a green pearl. So the 2 blue fish, you can do a blue fish, a fish card, that's fine. The green pearl is already taken. The purple diver is not. But you could move your purple diver over. If you did that, then you would have 11 points versus 12. 11 versus 12. Or you could take a fish card. Currently, all you have are pearl cards in your hand. So a fish card is guaranteed to give you 3 points. And then maybe hoping to get the diver to a blue one. Yeah, let's try y'all doing that. So I will have you all do this here. So you get a fish card, which is take 2 and put 1 back. So, oh, you got the same options, pufferfish or the yellow, blue, and yellow. I will give you all the pufferfish, just to kind of help me decide. Help me distinguish. There you go. Okie doke. We're getting close to it, friends. Only a few more dice to place. So I maximized my reef, so I'm not going to move my diver. Unfortunately, I cannot place my octopi because all the other octopi spaces have been occupied. So I think I'm going to try to get myself some points. So let's roll a red one. Let's see what I can get on red. Okay, so got a red octopus a blue pearl, green turtle, and a purple diver. Okay. So there we go. Red is taken, blue is taken, purple is not taken, but I don't want to move. I've maximized my reef. I'm not going to move my diver. And the turtle is fine. It'll give y'all a point though if I did that. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit mean here. I'm going to discard this green die. I'm going to put it up here to take a reef card from the top of the deck. Now, no octopus is occupying this reef, so there's no points being scored. And I get myself another pearl card. So, yeah. So I think, yeah, you can do that. You can just place it and place it onto the island. Place a die on the island, take the top card from the island pile, and add it to your deck, to your hand. Okie doke, there we go. All right, so now we've only got orange and red happening here. So let's take an orange. Let's see what happens. All right, we've got a red fish, a blue fish, an orange turtle, and a purple diver. So, all right, so the red fish is open, blue fish is taken, purple diver is open, and the orange turtle is taken. So I think I'm going to give you all the red fish. Yeah, let's do the red fish. So take top two cards. Remember, you want uniques. So you already have a puffer fish, so I'm going to give you this cool stripy guy as your other one. And now it is back to me. So we have 2 more turns, friends, that's going to happen. 2 more turns. So let's see if I can get some. Let's see, I'll go for a red this time. Let's go for a red. Alrighty. Going for a red. So I've got orange starfish, blue starfish, purple diver, and red octopus. Okay. So looks like I only can do the orange starfish. Or I can go again onto the island. Nah, I'll take the orange starfish, I think. So I will put that here. Do my starfish cards, take the top 3, and choose one. Okay, so this one is, if there is the yellow or the purple treasure remaining, you will gain those at the end of the game. This one, let me see what it says here. This one says, for every die that is on the research station, the rover, or in the supply that matches the colors on this card, draw 1 card from those in the 4 available piles. You may take only 1 card of that pile. Hold on a second. Okay. For each die left on the research station of the corresponding die colors of the card, draw a card from those available in the 4 piles. I see. Okay. So if there are any leftover blue or yellow die at the end of the game, then I can take that many cards from either of the piles here or from the island pile itself. And then finally, this one is 2 victory points for every fish card that I have. And special fish are included in this count. None of us have gotten the special fish yet. But I can see, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to, I don't have that many fish. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do this card, which is keep the yellow or the purple treasure if it's remaining. I know the purple treasure is gone, but the yellow treasure is remaining. So I will take that one into my hand. And that will be my turn. And then this is the final turn for y'all in the chat. So let's see what we can get for y'all here. I'll grab an orange. And we have red turtle, purple starfish, purple diver, and a blue octopi. All right, so you can't play any of those except for the purple diver. But if you move the purple diver, how much would you get? So 5, 7, 10, 11. Yeah, you're still sitting on 12 here, so I don't think moving there would be wise. And all the other things will do that. So what I'm going to do, if you have to place for the octopi, you will place on here, receive 2 victory points for an octopus. When you place a die on the octopus, check whether the octopus is on the reef of that corresponding color. The owner of the octopus will immediately gain 2 points, and then you will get the top card from the island pile. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard this blue one up here on the island, and because y'all are occupying the blue reef, you'll get 2 points for that. And then you will take the top card from the island, which, lo and behold, it is a pearl card. All right, and so that concludes this. We only have 4 dice remaining, so we are going to score up the points. All right, friends, this is how it's going to work. First, what we do is we count our starfish cards. So any of the starfish, any of the cards that have this symbol here with a little starfish, you will add at the end of the game. So what's going to happen, I don't believe, yeah, so chat, you do not have any starfish cards, so you don't get any bonuses yet for these, but I will score up some of my things here. So this first one is the yellow or the purple treasure. So I will gain that now and take the yellow treasure and immediately resolve it, which is this symbol, which I believe is the same as moving your ship to the next available pink jellyfish space. But let me just be positive on that. Yes, so you will next, so I'll move my ship from here, boop, 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 all the way to here. And that would be that bonus card there. The other starfish card I have a few actually. The other starfish card is I have this where I can take a treasure of my choice that is still in the game. I will take this red one and see what it is. Ooh, I get a special fish card. So I will take one of these, which will count towards my set collection. All right, so there's that one counting towards my set collection. And these other two, it's a fish and a pearl. Those will count towards their set collections or the pearl majority respectively. All right, so that's all I've got for those starfish cards. Then next we will score the divers, I believe. Let's see. Next we will score the divers. All right, so red, you all are here on this green reef. So you've got 4, 7, 12 points here because I'm counting the numbers on the corresponding location. So you all will get 12. So we've got 10, 11, 12 here. And then for mine, I have a completed set, which I believe is 15. So I've got 5, 8, 10, 14, 15. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15 there. Then we will do fish scoring. So for every collection of fish, you have 2 in your set. So 2 uniques will give you 7 points. So you all will get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. For my fish, I have 3 uniques because I just got this stingray. So I have 3 uniques. 3 uniques will give me 12. So I will go 5, 10, 11, 12 there. And then finally, we will do our pearl scoring. So we will sum up the totals on our pearls. Whoever has the highest will get their top 4 added. So I have a total of 18 in pearls. And you all have a total of 12. So in the game, you will keep your top 4 for the highest person. So fortunately, I get to keep all 4 of these because that's all I have. So I will get 18 points there. So I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 there. And then you all get to keep your top 2 cards. So that'll give you 10 points there. 41. And that's that, friends. That is Coralia. What did you all think of it? This, like I said, the pearl cards seem pretty cutthroat because you can gather as much as you want, but then at the end, you only get to count so many of your cards. So in this case, if I were to have, let's say both of us kept ours, and I had these as 18 points, and if I were to cut it in half, rounded up, I would get 9. So if I backtracked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here, and then if you all got to keep yours and then divide it, you would get 6 instead of 10. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be a little bit of a closer game, I feel like. But again, that's how I'm like house ruling it, but that's not how the game is played. So it is a little bit unfortunate that that has to be so like super cray, but that's that. I really enjoy this game, teaching it for some folks that are kind of new into like some of the mechanics of like dice worker placement and set collecting and things like that. But it's approachable. I mean, sea life is a very kind of overarching theme for any kind of player level. So I really like it. It's very colorful. I love the colorful dice. I mean, I love these octopi. I mean, come on now. I know I keep saying octopi. Octopus. I love these octopus. They're just so cute. I love all the biddies. All the biddies. So yeah, that is Coralia. I am going to get ready to get the crisscross ready. So if you all are available, get your pens, get your paper out. I'm going to take just a brief moment to clear off the table, but I will be back with y'all in just a quick minute. Alrighty, friends, who is ready for some crisscross? Oh, I gotta change it. We are in the month of March. Yes, we are. The month of March. All right. Here we go, friends. This is crisscross. So, if you have not played this, you will need to get yourself a little grid here, 5x5 grid that shows the, you've got rows across, rows down. I'm going to lower this down just a sec here. Lower this down for y'all to see. Did I do that right? Yeah, I think I have it all the way down. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Can I zoom? Let me zoom. Crisscross magic. Let's see. What will happen? What will happen when I zoom? Aha, there we go. Y'all don't need to see the board. It's fine. Close enough so y'all can see it. Cool. Okay. So in this game, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some symbols. Actually, I'm going to take this. I know there's kind of a glare here, friends. Let me write them on the actual paper pad so y'all can see it better. Boom. There we go. Less glare. Cool. What's going to happen here is we are going to be matching symbols together because the ones that are touching to one another will give you points. How it's going to work is I'm going to roll these two six-sided dice here. They've got different symbols on them. We have 6 different symbols. We've got the triangle and the circle here. We've got the X and the 3 slashes here. And finally, we have the pound sign or the hashtag and the single slash. How it's going to work is everybody has their 5x5 grid that they're going to be marking symbols on. Everyone has a unique starter symbol that they're going to put here at the top. From there, I'm going to roll 2 dice. These 2 dice, and whatever symbols pop up on the dice are what symbols you're going to mark onto your player sheet. They must be orthogonally adjacent to one another. So if any of you have played King Domino, you will make sure that they have to be placed orthogonally adjacent. So think of the 2 dice as a 2x1 domino that need to be placed. So you can rotate them, you can play them however you want to, but they must be orthogonally adjacent to one another. Okay, then what's going to happen is I'm going to keep rolling dice, and we are going to fill up our 5x5 grid. Now you can see on the bottom here, there's an extra row and an extra column. Those are where we're going to be keeping score. Score happens in this way. As you can see on the side of the screen here, there's the scoring, how you get to score your symbols. If there are 2 together next to each other, orthogonally, either on a row or on a column, you will get 2 points. If there are 3 next to each other of the same symbol, you will get 3 points. 4 of a kind give you 8 points, and 5 of a kind give you 10. Now we will be scoring every row, so we will be scoring all 5 rows as well as all 5 columns. I'm playing with the advanced variant because I feel like you all are gamers enough that you can handle the advanced variant. What's going to happen is here on the diagonal, you are going to score those points twice. So the same rules apply. You will just be scoring them twice. So if I had 2 symbols that are together on this diagonal, I would score them 2 points up here as well as 2 points down here. Now you can have multiple pairings and triples and all that kind of thing. So I could have a pair of symbols here and then a 3 of a kind here. I would add all of those points together for that row. So you don't have to limit yourself to just that space. I'm going to be playing 2 games today. We're going to be doing 2 games. think we can squeeze it out before I move y'all along to another channel to raid. So what's going to happen, if you are willing to play, please type the word play in the chat so I know whose names to keep tabs of for the tournament. So yeah, let me know, put in play in the chat, and I will be looking out for y'all to play this with me here. Want to do better from third from last month. All right, so Gus is in. Gus is in. Sarah is going to be in as well. They were a couple of our players from last month that got to be on the podium. As if you see, we have a little podium on the left-hand side there. There's currently no names on it because there's nobody yet that have currently stocked off their names from last month. What happened is I just wiped everybody's scores. So everybody is back on even playing fields. We are all down to 0. So we're starting at 0 and we're going to work our way up through the month. So yes. Okay. So I've got Gus is playing. I got Sarah. Anyone else wants to play, feel free to type the word play in chat. Otherwise, you can watch too. And sometimes if you're like, I don't even know what's going on in this game, feel free to watch the first one and then jump on for the second one. Or, hey, I didn't have enough time to draw my grid. I need some time to draw your grid. Cool, no worries. I will be taking the high scores from either game. So that's what's going to roll over into the following weeks. All right, so chat, here is your starter symbol. You are all starting with the circle, and mine is on the speed bump. I've got the 3 lines. All right, so everyone writes their starter symbol up here in the upper left-hand corner. And here we go. We've got an X and a slash first. So remember, folks, they must be orthogonally adjacent to one another, not necessarily orthogonally adjacent to other symbols that you've drawn on previous rounds. But remember, the only way you're scoring points is if those symbols are next to one another. All right. So I'm going to try, let's do an X and a slash. Let's do that there. Let's see. Okie doke. Next roll we've got. Speed bump. Come on now. Safety first. We've got a couple of X's. Ooh, that's really nice for me. Couple of X's there. This is a Reiner Knizia game, and if you're familiar with Reiner Knizia, you know he probably took this game mechanic from other games that he's played and designed. And I just absolutely love it. I have taught so many people this game. Oh my word, holy smokes. We got double X's again. Yeah, it is just a lot of fun. So we're starting off pretty strong here, friends. Yeah, and I feel like on a lot of these games too that I want to teach y'all, I feel like it's something that can allow you to just enjoy the hobby and be at a point where you can just watch a stream and just be like, hey, you know? Yeah, exactly right, Gus. You know, there's a 5 in a row right there. So I hope you all enjoy these streams of mine here. All right, we've got another slash and an X. Okay, what do I want to do with those? I think I want to do here because I know I'm getting my diagonals in. Okie doke. And please let me know if you have any questions or you're like, why did you play that there? I might have an answer for you. I might just be like, I don't know. It's just how I play it. I have yet to find a strategy for this game, so all right. I think I'm gonna do 3 lines here and a pound sign there. And y'all gotta let me know who is online for us to raid after these games too. Y'all gotta let me know. Keep an eye out on your streamer lists. Okay. All right, we've got a circle and a slash. Circle and a slash. Okay. Circle and a slash. All right. We got X and a slash now. Ooh, we don't have no triangles yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no triangles yet. Watch, I bet they are coming. If anyone has any thoughts on what they would like the dice to be, I can definitely ask. Not guarantee that it's actually going to happen, but I will ask the dice. Again, we've got an X and a slash. That's only 5 in a row I've got. Oh, it would be so nice to get 5. It would be so nice to get 5 on the diagonal. I've yet to do that. For all the times I've played this on stream, I have yet to have that happen. Oh, geez. All right, here we go, friends. 3 lines and a circle. Okay. 3 lines and a circle. Oh, and I did not mention, since we are playing in advanced mode, if you do not have any matching symbols on a row or a column, you will get -5 for that area. As I'm like saying it when there's only a few more rolls left on this dice. So if you want to wait till the next game to be like, oh, okay, now I understand. This game was just a practice. I totally get it. All right, triangle and 3 lines. Well, that's not helpful. Yeah, that's not helpful. Ooh, don't like that one. I know, Gus. I don't like it either. Don't like it either. Okie doke. 2 more rolls in this game, and then we will have 1 more for game 2. All right. 3 lines and a pound sign. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Guess that's how it is. I don't know why today was super glary on these. Don't know why it's super glary on these pages. All right, final roll for game number 1. A double X, says Gus. Sarah, do you have any thoughts? Do you have any preferences? I wouldn't mind some 3 lines. I would not mind some 3 lines here. 3 lines or triangle? Triangle 3 lines? We'll see. All right, what do we get? What do we get? A triangle, Sarah says. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got a speed bump. Triangle circle? Triangle circle? Sorry, Gus, that's probably not what you wanted. Triangle circle. Oof. Okay, so we're going to add up. I got 2 points here on this row because I only have a pair. I have 2 pairs here for 4. Just a single pair here for 2. Nothing. Oh my goodness gracious. -5. And again. Oh my goodness gracious. -5. Well, that's 4, 6, 8. Ha! I've got -2 going in on those. Very, very terrible. The column, I have 2 points here. Oh, another -5. Jeepers creepers. 2, 2, and 10. Well, -5 is 5, 7, 9, 11. And then I'm going to add across here. So I've got a pair and 3 for 5. And a 3 and 5. So that's an additional 10. 10 plus 11 is 21. -2 is 19. Ouch. That's, ugh, that was terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, Gus has 21. Ha! Sarah's got 23. And I have 19. So, yeah, that was just game 1, though, friends. We're going to play game 2. We're hopefully going to play a lot better. Oh, I think I framed it. Okay. All right, here we go. Game 2. Let me give you all a second. That was just a warm-up. Yes, I totally agree, Sarah. That was just a warm-up. All right, for everyone that's still that wants to play this game, please type in chat in that you want to play. I know Sarah and Gus are already playing, but if anybody wants to jump in on this game, please type the word chat or type the word play in the chat so I know to keep tabs on your username. So, yeah. And if you're still drawing your grids and all that kind of stuff, no worries. So, top of the podium with 23, Sarah. That is correct. You are currently there. All right. And I'm putting myself on the podium too, just to kind of challenge y'all. So, I mean, I already have all these goodies and things. I want to give them to all of you lovely people. So, please, please, please feel free to play along. Please feel free to play along. All right, here we go, friends. Chat, this is your starter. You all start with the circle, which I think you started last time. And I get a triangle this time. Okay. Chat starts with a circle in their upper left. I start with a triangle in the upper left. And here we go. Christen and Crossin. Triangle, 3 lines. Triangle and 3 lines. Man, I was super determined to have, super determined to have my 5 diagonals going on. Dang, I really thought that was going to happen. I felt really good about my placements of everything. I felt really good. Didn't feel like there was any spaces where things didn't, fall into place except for at the very end. But, all right, here we go. Circle slash. Circle slash. Circle slash. Sorry, I keep tilting it so it looks all crooked there. Okie doke. Yeah, we have to be. I mean, wasn't it? Didn't y'all get like in the 50s last time? Man, I could have sworn that we had at least like doubled our scores on one time. Man, either the dice are being brutal today or we're just all tired. No, I shouldn't make that assumption. I'm just tired. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Circle and 3 lines. Okay. Circle and 3 lines. Yeah. We'll see how that goes, huh? We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we definitely did have higher scores, Sarah. You're right. I don't know what it was. It was super, super crazy. Super crazy. I think one time we even just got like single digits. Like it was just insane. Single digits, friends. What up with that? I don't even know. I really don't even know. Okay, here we go. Pound sign and an X. Ah, pound sign and an X. That is not good for anyone. That is really not good for anyone. Yeah. Not good for anyone. Anyone. Hey, EC. How's it going, dude? We are just playing some crisscross here. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. You missed our tournament. You missed our tournament there, dude. We are doing a crisscross tournament for the month of March. And we are playing this game at the end of my Wednesday streams, and whoever has the highest score at the end of the month will get some nice little goodies from CCG, from me and the CCG crew. So yeah, but feel free to hang out, ask questions. But good to see you on here. Double O's, double circles, double circles. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Goodness me. Okay. I tend to miss more than I like. Yeah, it's all good. But now you know there's a tournament happening, so this is just the first of many that we are going to have here. So yeah. All right. What do we got? 3 lines and an X. Oh. Yeah, okay. No. I'm regretting my decisions. All right. I'm just gonna commit. Just commit. Just do it. Alrighty. Two. Any requests on dice here, friends? Any requests on dice? I would like some triangles. Maybe an X. Hey, here we go. X and a slash. Give me a circle. All right, well, How about an X and a slash, Sarah? Because that's what the dice came out to be. X and a slash. We have yet to roll doubles. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to do that. Oh, jeepers. Because if I do that... Oh, no, it's okay. Okay. I thought I hosed myself. All right, Sarah's going to make it work. Okay. Panic. You would think after playing this game so many times and then also playing King Domino a lot that I would be like have that like spatial awareness of like, okay, I can put these here and here and but sometimes I get in a panic. Sometimes I get in a panic, friends, and that just is the way it is. Okay, X and a pound sign. Oh, come on now. X and a pound sign. Well, come on now. Do. Okay. Not too bad. I don't think I'm going to beat my previous score. I'm definitely not going to get in the 50s, I don't think, today. Ooh, pound sign and 3 lines. Okay, pound sign, 3 lines. Oh, wait. Wait a second. I'm going to do that here. Doing that there. Yep. I love this is so random and there's really no strategy. I mean, you can try to get a strategy, but it's just all the sake of like what comes out on the dice, right? I mean, you can math it, you can, your probabilities and all that kind of jazz. See what your probabilities are to make it happen, but honestly, it's just fun. Double X, says Gus. All right. Can see. Oh, that is not a double X. That's the exact same thing that I just rolled. That is hilarious. I don't even know if that's good. I honestly don't know. 2 more rolls, friends. 2 more rolls in this first of a few on the March tournament. Let's see. How many Wednesdays? How many Wednesdays are there in March? There are 5. Okay. So this is just week 1. Y'all, we've got so much time. So don't despair. One of those requests will go through, right? If I just keep asking, 3 lines. Yeah, maybe. You just keep asking us. Maybe it'll come out. We got triangle and 3 lines. Hey. All right. I will take it. I see sometimes my strategy works and sometimes it doesn't. And that my strategy is I don't really have a strategy. So I'm in a pretty good spot when I say that, right? Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And that's my strategy. A little brain teaser, if you will. Okay, final requests. I would like a circle, or a pound sign, or an X, or 3 lines. I want everything except for a triangle, I think. Everything except for a triangle. Okay. Final roll. Final roll. Sarah wants an X. Gus, what say you? Because this is it. This is it for today. Just for today. This is it. Here we go. What's going to come out? Requests haven't worked. Oh, there you go, Sarah. An X and a triangle. My word. My word. I want a pony. All right, EC, your pony's in the mail. All right. Pony is in the mail. Here we go. 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. And a -5. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a big whopping 3 there. I've got 2 pairs here for a 4. That's a -5. Gross. 2 points there. 4 points there. 4 points there. Then we've got 8, 10, -5 is 5. That's a 9. Geez. 4 points there. And a 4 points here, +8. Wow, I did worse. I did worse. Wow, holy smokes. That's hilarious. I am just terrible at this game. Wow. 34. 30. All right. Gus has got 34. Sarah's got 30. I'm going to stick with my 19. Yo. Good games, everyone. Good games, friends. Who shall we raid? Who is online right now? Who is currently on? I see Benita's on. What is she playing? Is she still playing Phoenix Rising? Yeah, we can pop over to Benita. What's Board Gamer Steph doing? She's playing something, some tabletopness. Anybody's got any thoughts on who to raid? Let me know. But otherwise, I'll probably just pop over to Benita. And yeah. So this has been awesome. Thank you all for hanging out and joining me today. I will be back on Friday, same time. Yeah, EC says I like B. All right. We'll probably pop over to Benita. I'm happy to visit any friends. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll pop over to Benita's channel, but I'll be back on Friday, 3 p.m. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing. Like I said, Friday's going to be kind of a variety show. I'm leaning more towards printing out some print and play roll and writes that I'm going to color and then play along with y'all in the chat. It's going to be fairly chill. I really like coloring and art and all that kind of stuff. It kind of like relaxes me. So my Friday streams are going to be kind of a combination of variety of things, of board gaming, chatting with friends, doing some art. Yeah, keeping it all analog, because I felt like I had a quite some anxiety doing some of the digital streaming. Steam was not my friend. I love playing games on Steam, but to try to stream them, it takes a lot of extra tech stuff that I'm not super savvy about. So anyway, I will be back at 3 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. GMT, on the same here on the channel. So I will leave you all. Let's go ahead and raid over to Benita. She's a wonderful person. Please make sure you send her all the emotes, all the fun stuff, and I will catch you all on Friday. Take care, folks.